Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, we studied about the making of Indian Constitution. Our Indian Constitution is a result of great hard work done by Constituent Assembly. And today, we will study about the Constituent Assembly and its functioning. Composition of the Constituent Assembly. As you know, Constituent Assembly was formed before independence. After independence, the number of members were decreased because members of Pakistan left the Indian Constituent Assembly. And after independence, Indian Constituent Assembly consisted of 299 members. As you know, India got freedom in 1947 and also divided by Britishers into two parts, one Pakistan and second India. And Pakistan created its Constituent Assembly separately, and we will study the Indian Constituent Assembly. Indian Constituent Assembly started its work on 9th December 1946 and it completed its work on 26 November 1949. Constitution was completed and signed on this date, but Constitution was not came into force. It was came into force on 26 Jan 1950 because 26 Jan is a remarkable date in Indian history. And the head of the Constituent Assembly was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the head of the drafting committee, which was finally responsible to write down the discussed point, headed by Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. This was the main points of composition of the Constituent Assembly, and many other members were also the part of the Constituent Assembly. Congress was the largest party in Constituent Assembly, which had the members of all the regions and religions, and also 28 members of the Constituent Assembly were belong from scheduled castes, and many other members. The members of Constituent Assembly put great emphasis on discussion and argument, not for their interest but for the public reason. The Constituent Assembly had 8 major committees on different subjects. Principle of deliberation means each and every subject discussed very carefully with for all aspects, means all the topics and all the norms which are present in our constitution were discussed very carefully, and also according to each and every sections of the society were discussed by the Constituent Assembly. So, according to this principle, Constituent Assembly did not only have the representative from all the regions and religions, but these representatives participated in making of the constitution not for their own interest but for the interest of the nation. While framing the constitution, there were many differences on many issues, but these were discussed in a proper way, carefully, patiently also. Only one issue was passed without any debate, that is universal adult franchise. Now we will study the procedure of the Constituent Assembly. Uh, Constituent Assembly had 8 major committees headed by great leaders of our India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Rajendra Prasad, Maulana Azad, and B.R. Ambedkar. And assembly met for 6 days and completed the work in 2 years and 11 months. Its sessions were open to press and public. They can also allowed to attend the meetings of Constituent Assembly. So we can say the Constituent Assembly did the hard work to make our constitution reliable and also for satisfying the need of the all sections of the society. I hope all points are clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day.